Hey there everyone, and welcome back to the land of Indiness. So yeah, last time, the Divine Dragon attacked Deningrad, and this whole place just got completely wrecked. Also, for those not following my Final Fantasy IX Let's Play, I'm now doing, you're going to notice that I'm now doing the audio differently in my LPs. I'm doing it like everybody else now. I'm gonna have the audio at like a set volume throughout the entire game. I'm not like turning it down every time I talk now. It's much better this way. Easier on the ears, much easier on the editing, and I much prefer it like this. On that note, I will be turning up the volume for cutscenes, you know, like FMVs and stuff, or it might not just be exclusive to FMVs. I might also turn up the volume if there's a part of the game that I want to, like, you know, emphasize. Like if I want focus on the game in that specific part, and I'm like not talking during it or something. Maybe even if I talk, I don't know. I'm mostly talking about just like, you know, epic parts of the game, or parts of the story where I want emphasis put on it, attention put on it, you know. Anyway, let's not ramble on about that for 10 minutes. So now that Deningrad has been completely destroyed, we can actually find Stardust here. I was in a hurry to get the episode ended, you know, before, so I didn't, like, talk to anyone out here. I just ran straight to the save point, because it was going on for forever. But, 2 of the Stardust can be found right here. Probably the easiest Stardust in the whole game to get right there. Okay, I don't know about easiest, but those are, like, the 2 that are closer together than any other, and we don't need to buy anything. I don't think. Oh, well, some items, maybe. I'll go ahead and buy 2 Healing Breezes. I was mainly talking about the weapons. I think the weapons are all the same. Oh, well, there's the Spear of Terror. Wait, did I buy that before? I actually don't remember. Because I know that I have the Twister Glaive equipped on Albert right now. Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh well. I don't think I'm really going to be using Albert much from this point on anyway. Ouch. Trying to remember where all the Stardust actually are. I think there's 6 Stardust. It's either 6 or 5. I'm missing something. Hold on. Isn't there? I thought there was a... I don't know. I thought you could, like, go into, like, a clinic or something over there? Oh, this must be what I was thinking of. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking you could go up into, like, a wrecked building over there and get a Stardust, but I don't know. I guess I'm remembering wrong. Whatever, let's get on to the Crystal Palace. Because, you know, we should probably go make sure Shana's okay. That we did. There won't be a next raid. No, there won't be. Because we're gonna stop it. You know, I'd like to say something about Miranda. It's like, you know, I mentioned that she's like one of the most unlikable characters, and she's probably one of my least favorite characters in the game. You know, a lot of people don't like Miranda, mainly for her personality, but for me, it's just because, I don't know, it just feels like she's kind of just there. Like, most of the other characters seem like they have, like, an actual, you know, reason for going along on the journey, but I always felt like Miranda was just kind of just there. Like, I mean, Dart's pursuing the black, you know, it's like, Dart's pursuing the black monster, Shana, well, Shana's not in the party anymore, but, you know, Shana's, like, childhood friend to Dart, and obviously lovers. You know, Lavitz became a dear friend that was along for the ride. Albert is the king of an entire country, now fighting to protect the world. Haschel is Dart's grandfather, even though it's not explicitly stated. So, you know, it makes sense for him to be along on the journey. I don't know, Miranda, on the other hand, is just kind of there. Like, she just replaces Shana, and she just... I don't know. Maybe I'm forgetting something, but I just don't really remember her really having a significant impact or any real, like, you know, meaning in the story. Like, she does get a little bit of character development later. Like, we find out a little bit more about her and her past and all, but... I don't know, she just never really felt like she had much place in the plot. Other than the fact that she's a sacred sister and has, like, a pretty high, you know, place in Mille Sasso. And, you know, being the white-silver Dragoon. Oh, and Maru, of course, can't forget Maru. Oh, and Rose. You know, it's like, Rose obviously has connections to the Dragon campaign and is along for certain reasons, and Maru's a wingly. Maru kind of just came along for fun, but, you know, since she's a wingly and has actually done some pretty big plot things, you know, like bringing us to the Forest of Winglies, like, that wouldn't have even been possible without Maru, so... Maru does have a pretty big place in the story. Plus, she brings life to the party. Oh yeah, and Kongol. I guess Kongol doesn't really have a huge place in the story either, but... I mean, he did save our lives back at the home of Giganto. And I kind of see, like, his reasons for coming along with the party, too, because, you know, he basically wanted to learn more, basically. Like, he had respect, you know, for Dart, for, like, defeating Dole, and he wanted to, I guess, see how much more powerful Dart could become, and, you know... I don't know, I guess... I don't know, like maybe Kongol kind of sees Dart as like the leader of humans, you know, since he saw Dole that way, and I guess he just kind of wants to see like where he can lead humanity or something. I don't know. I'm not sure how Kongol sees everything. But I just feel like he's along on the journey to, like, learn and understand everybody's viewpoints and stuff like that. Get a new perspective on everything. Also, actually, I think there's only 4 Stardust here in Deningrad. Because there's those 2 out in the town, and then there's, you know, 1 a little bit back, and there's 1 more we can actually get in the throne room, but I don't think there's any others. Unless there's other places I can visit, you know, after we get out of here. Wasn't your fault. That was Frugal. Frugal's a jerk. Well, yeah, Dole too, but, you know. Frugal said himself that he, you know, gave the order to annihilate Celis just because, you know, I guess because he basically just considered the order boring. Like, it was too boring, too mundane for him, so he wanted to spice it up by wiping out an entire town. That's just how evil he was. Please do. Well, okay. You get points for that. Your heart's in the right place here. You know, like, Miranda, like, I will say Miranda obviously has some plot importance right here. It's just, I don't know, it's like, after this, she just kind of feels like she's just sort of just there. But again, I don't outright dislike her for her personality, though. Because there are reasons for why she is the way she is. But, yeah. I'm not gonna get into those. Actually, it's kind of... You know, I just noticed Kongo actually ducks when walking through that doorway. I never noticed that before. I mean, it makes sense that he would have to, but it's like... I never noticed that they actually did that animation. Yeah, it's like... It's actually kind of a weird thing. I don't really dislike Miranda for her personality, but at the same time, I've never really been able to feel much for the character because of her personality and how snappy and, you know, how she is. That's weird. I don't know. Like the Stardust. I thought there were more Stardust here. Let me think. Yeah, there's one there. And there's like... Huh. Did I miss some Stardust in the Wingly Forest, maybe? Oh, wait, derp. I didn't get the one Stardust that was missing from the palace. Okay, that would bring my total to 44, but... I thought the end total for disc 3 was going to be 46? Like, I thought the end total was 46 for this disc. And there's only one more Stardust after this that I'm, like, remembering that I can get. Which would bring my total to 45, so I don't know. I feel like there's 5 here in Deningrad, but I guess I'm just forgetting where the other one is. See, there's another Stardust right there, so now we have 44. You know what? I really don't know. I got the one that was right here. You know, this is really bugging me. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Oh, that's where it is. It is in the clinic room. For some reason, I was thinking that, yeah, like I was thinking you had to go left. You know, like on the first screen, and there was like a house. Yeah, I was thinking of this, though. But yes, there is a Stardust in here. It's right here. Okay. kind of hungry right now. Maybe that's why I'm not thinking straight. That tends to have an effect on things. Or maybe I just forgot somehow. Who knows? But yes, we have 45 Stardust now. And I was correct. By the time we finish this disc, we will have 46 Stardust. So yeah, there's... yeah. Anyway, now that all that's... well, actually, first we need to form our party. Because, you know, I forgot to remove Albert last time. Let's put Haschel back in. Let's check the additions real quick. Okay, looking good. By the way, you know, I don't think I mentioned this before. You know, part of the reason that I was thinking about, you know, like, kind of going back and forth... like, did I even mention this in the previous video? I don't know. I think I did. You know, like, about, thinking about, like, using... you know, like deciding, you know, whether or not I wanted to use Albert or Haschel for the rest of the game. Like, I think I said that one of the reasons that I wanted to use Albert, kind of, was because it's like all throughout, you know, my years of playing Dragoon, I was always an Albert user until, like, more recently, like the last few playthroughs where I started using Haschel more. Because I realized that he's, like, technically, you know, like a superior character in some aspects. Also, I should have rested at the end. Oh well, whatever. Forget it, we're already here. We're gonna move on. But yeah, actually, I realized that the reason, another reason that I was thinking about using Albert for this playthrough is actually because, when I did a Let's Play of this game back on my, yeah, my very first channel, when I did my first Let's Play of this game, I actually did use Albert all throughout the game, and you know, part of me still calls back to them old times. Like, I kind of wish I could have them old Let's Plays back. I wish we could go back to the old days of YouTube. You know, it brings back really, really fond memories for me, and it's like, if I used Albert all throughout this playthrough, then I guess it could kind of feel like I had my old playthrough back, you know? Like, I could kind of recreate it in that sense, in a way. So part of me really wants to use Albert, but at the same time, I've used Haschel all the way up until now. But then again, Albert's additions... not replace. You know, I could very easily have him maxed out by the end of the game if I started using him now. I just have to max out Rod Typhoon, and then his final edition would be available. Meanwhile, I'm not even sure if I'll be able to have Haschel, like, you know, have his final edition maxed by the end without some additional grinding. I don't know, guys. Decisions. Like, personally, like, when I think back to my old Let's Play of this and my old channel, like, I really want to use Albert. And I know it's entirely up to me. It's just, you know. The main thing is, it's like, I hate saying that I'm going to do one thing and then doing another thing, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure I said that I was going to be, like, using Haschel throughout the whole game before, and I don't want to go back on that, because I don't like saying that I'm going to do things, and then, you know, do something else. Because then I feel like a liar or something. It's just... ugh. Oh, darn counter.
Die. More and more.
Take back. Summon 4 gods.
I don't know. I mean, one of the main reasons that I wanted to have, you know, Haschel in the party for this, you know, for this playthrough in particular, is you know, and for this Let's Play, is just because, you know, he is Dart's grandfather, so, you know, I just thought it'd be pretty cool just to, like, you know, basically be fighting together as family. Like, I guess it just makes sense that, you know, he would be there to, like, help protect his grandson and stuff, and, you know, fight together with him to save the world. But then again, like, even if we do remove Haschel from the party and use Albert, Haschel's still there. I mean, everyone is traveling together. Well, I will make a decision on that. Let's go ahead and cure Dart of Fear. But for now, this episode is going to come to an end. So see you next time, everyone, where we enter the Mountain of Mortal Dragon and take the fight to the Divine Dragon.